sing all day. Let me sing all day. Let me sing all day, yeah. Like the empty trumpet sun can't erase what has been done. Who cares what I did long ago? I don't want you to know. Turn over today. Whoa, make my life back to my way. I went race back time with everything okay. Turn over and round. Let me sing all day. Take tomorrow with these thoughts of yesterday. I can't escape the lies or make them go away. But have the answers to help me make it through. Can't take these images no matter what I do. I guess I'll use them to make me extra man. Using tricks and torture memories. Help me understand. I will know the mistakes that everyone makes. Got to find a way. Guess I'll have to live with them every single day. Every single day. Every single day.
Well, guys, you got a lot of fans here. I'm going to bring in Ed and Liam. They have a question for you. I just thought, okay. Go ahead, guys.
Nothing much. Just following in the success of such bands as Face to Face, Bad Religion, and Green Day, have you guys received any offers, and if so, have you considered offers from major labels?
No, we pretty much...
2 years ago.
How come these aren't working now?
Oh, they're working. You just can't hear it over the monitor.
We'd rather eat dirt than sign to a major label.
Labels are lame.
Liam,
And
did you
Face
have
to
one?
Face followed in our footsteps, man. Get that straight.
How come it took you
they're
so
on a
long
major.
how come it took you so long to come to Toronto?
We just don't tour that much. You know, this is really our second tour out away from home. We get really homesick.
Oh, really?
We're, you know, I don't know, it's just hard to get on the road, so this is our first time up here, but we're going to be coming back a lot.
It's kind of hard to cross your borders, eh?
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
it's
it took
difficult.
us 4 hours to get
Really
in here
hard.
today.
The strip search?
Yeah, but that was the nice part of it.
Darn. Well, at least you got the big bus. I think the big luxurious bus helped.
Yeah, that was
rather than like the van.
Yeah, Offspring bought
Okay,
it for us.
you guys, there's this recurring theme through the album, the sort of preoccupation with time and wasting time and doing, you know, not wasting time. What's all that about?
It's just, I think, all of us growing up where we did, we were all into like surfing, skating, snowboarding, stuff like that. When you grow up doing those type of things, it makes you kind of value the time that you have because you're kind of enjoying yourself instead
You mean
of
when you're
just,
stuck into the real world?
yeah, instead of complaining about how screwed up the world is, you're kind of out there enjoying yourself and having a good time and making the most of your youth, you know, and getting out there. And it's kind of what keeps me young and everyone else, you know.
What's your ideal way to spend time?
You know, surfing or hanging out on the couch with my wife.
Yeah, yeah. Being in the band?
Yeah, and, you know, playing music, getting out on the road and playing live shows, things like that.
A lot of your lyrics really challenge social conventions, patriotism, religion, drugs, the government, the media, yet you remain an optimist. Is it a challenge to remain positive for you?
Yeah, it is, especially, you know, watching CNN all day and seeing how much crap there is going on in the world, and you know, people are kind of, especially the youth, are faced with a really bleak future. So I think the only thing you can do besides crumpling up and rolling over and dying is trying to come up with some ideas. And I think the only way that there's going to be any type of revolution is if we do start coming up with ideas. That
In action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
put some plans into action and kick out the old guard.
Are you anti-war?
Yeah, definitely anti all violence.
And are you in the minority in the States?
I think
in
so.
terms of your, oh, is that right? Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are conscripted. They go to the military to get money for school. They're in the reserves, and then suddenly in the face of war, they're stuck. They're sent over there.
Yeah.
So you'd say that, yeah, you are in the minority. That's
Yeah, and because we came from a pretty violent punk scene in LA back in the 90s, so you know, we really had to fight against a really heavy wave of violence. So you know, I don't know, it's a good fight.
Well, we want to play another song now. Is that okay?
I don't know. More? No, she's shaking her head. You guys have sold $500,000 or 500,000 albums on very limited advertising and promotion. How did you do it? Is this through word of mouth, or how did you sell so many?
I think it had a lot to do with the strength of surf videos, skate videos, snowboard videos.
So that's mostly your audience, like surfers and
Yeah,
skate.
exactly, and that you know, they just chose our music. We didn't like peddle it out to them. It was the music that a lot of these kids listen to, and so those videos go all across the world. So we didn't need radio exposure or big spreads in Rolling Stone to get our name out there.
Do you think your audience is more interested in the musical element, the beat and the guitars, or are they interested in your political messages?
I think it's a combination of both, because there's bands out there that are better technically than us, and there's bands out there that definitely have a strong social message. But I think when you combine the two, Fletcher's guitar playing and Byron's drumming, it's pretty much different than any other band, and it kind of gets you motivated to go out there and do these sports, because it takes a lot of adrenaline you know, to get out there and snowboard off a cliff or drop in on a huge wave or skateboard over a huge cement half pipe. These type of things take a lot of courage. So you need some adrenaline to do them.
It's coming up to be the 20th anniversary of punk rock. There's so many different definitions of punk rock. You're in the sort of more recent wave of punk rock. What does punk rock mean to you guys?
Fletcher, why don't you take that one?
Punk rock, it was about like individualism and, you know, being your own person. Now it's about being trendy. I really don't think there's any such thing as punk rock anymore. Like, most of the kids, the 7 million kids out there that are getting into it, really don't have any idea what it's about, and they're just following a trend, and they're not doing anything rebellious or making any kind of statement. They're just copying the rest of the world.
So for you, the rebellion and the take no guff and do your own thing is the most important?
Right. I mean, it's being your own person, and when you subscribe to the other 7 million people out there, I'm not saying those people shouldn't listen to the music or whatever, or it's not good music. It's just become a trend.
Okay, right on. We're going to take a look at your video. This is Pennywise, Same Old Story. They're catching them at the Warehouse tonight in Toronto, Montreal, the Metropolis tomorrow night.